Robin.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Like that one.
Yeah.
It's like the only Charlie Sheen thing I like listening to. Sit back and enjoy the show. The show.
He's still winning. Torpedo of truth winning.
Torpedo of truth winning. Shut up. You're not winning. You're a dumbass.
What's more annoying, Charlie Sheen or Rebecca Black?
Charlie Sheen. Yeah, poor Rebecca Black.
You know, I was sitting around talking radio yesterday, something I like to do when I'm not here, believe it or not.
Fucking a little radidio, as they say.
I found out that Hits 1 here at Sirius XM Satellite Radio doesn't play Rebecca Black Friday.
I was wondering if any of the channels here played that ditty.
Why wouldn't you play that?
That tune.
It's no worse than any Justin Bieber song.
No.
I know a lot of people hate it, and that's why it's such a popular song. But now I think it's going from people hating it to wanting to hear it. Certainly not our audience, but the audience that would listen to that crap, they want to hear it now.
I got to tell you, some mornings I wake up, and the second I open my eyes, that fucking dumbass song is stuck in my head.
Is it really?
Yeah, in a very annoying way.
What part
Not like,
gets
something good. Well, the Friday part, but then also just like fun, just like saying fun.
Hey, you work for Hits
fun.
1, right?
Yes.
What's
he
your
works
name?
for every. It's better to just list the channels that Sam doesn't work for.
Right.
Yeah, it's easier. It'd be faster that way.
And why aren't they playing Friday?
I think because they know it's very short term.
So play it until it burns out.
Like every other song on there.
Well, I mean, they last more than a week.
It's been over a week, and people are still digging on the Friday.
Are they taking themselves too seriously over at Hits 1? Because they're a silly little pop station, so play the silly little pop song.
Yeah.
Because they play it as a joke on, like, the morning show.
Yeah, but it's a joke.
But I could
joke.
I could look at their playlist and point out a bunch of other songs they're playing that they don't think are jokes that are jokes.
Well, the people
Any
don't
Justin
think they're
Bieber song is a joke.
Joke.
Yeah, but the folks don't think they're jokes.
Yeah, they do.
The Bieber fans?
Pop fans do.
I don't know. People. Well, we don't play a lot of Bieber.
Huh?
We don't play a lot of Bieber.
Why?
I guess because
No
people
Fever?
think it's a joke.
No
we
Fever?
play a lot of Kesha. A lot of Kesha. A lot of Katy Perry.
She's a pig.
That great body on Kesha. You ever see her on the internet in the bikinis?
Rockin'.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, boy. If anyone should really hide that in some heavier clothing so people would go, I can't really make out if she's checked.
I had to buy a dishwasher yesterday.
She is shaped like a dishwasher. I know where you're going with
Okay,
this.
good. That's what I was getting at.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was just fucking around.
No, because I dragged that dishwasher box home to my apartment, and I was thinking Kesha the whole time.
Kesha.
Like, it's like bringing Kesha home. Look at that fucking horrendous
awful
body.
Fucking shape. There's nothing, it doesn't go in from her shoulders to her hips is a straight flabby line.
It's a complete line. It's a complete straight line. Have you ever had to buy a dishwasher?
No, they're usually in the house.
I walked into PC Richards yesterday, and it was like, I didn't know what the fuck I'm like, am I actually buying a dishwasher? There you go.
That was too bad.
It wasn't bad.
That's better. Okay. I just had to practice.
Did the Yankees just strike someone out?
No kidding.
Yes.
No kidding. I walked in there. You want to guess how long it took?
It probably a long time.
From walking in to purchasing, less than 2 minutes.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah.
And then
I'm not one of these shopping guys. I don't need the bells and whistles. I assume if they got dishwashers on the wall, they have to work pretty good.
They're all good.
And then I'm thinking, GE sounds like they're a good company.
Yeah, they've made a lot of things over the years.
And I saw a white one, and the one I'm replacing is white. So I'm like, white, GE, middle of the road. Let's buy this thing.
Sold.
Yeah.
Well, I like when they come around. It's like, well, this has this. It's like everything that it does is listed on a little card in front.
Really? I didn't read that.
Oh, I know. You don't even have to do that most of the time. But like store salespeople really do things that are kind of obvious. It's like, oh, I want to buy this computer. Well, this has it's like, you don't have to tell me. I know what it's got. I read it right here.
That's why I go for the middle.
Yeah.
Not the low end, not the high end. Right in the middle has to be good.
It's got to be
Unless
good.
it's a TV.
It's not overpriced.
Or a computer or something.
Yeah.
But everything else, right in the fucking middle. Because I know the high end has bells and whistles I could give a fuck about. Wow, look at her body. It's horrendous.
Oh, what is going on
now
there?
We got the side shot where there's not a hint of an ass on Kesha's
No
body.
ass. She's got like a paunch going on in the front.
And she doesn't even know how to hang out at a good beach. That's a shitty beach.
Stepping on rocks.
To match her shitty ass.
She's built like a guy.
She really is.
I don't even know if she's built like a... I don't know what she's built like.
She's got like more stomach than a girl should have, and she's got less ass than a girl should have.
Yeah.
But then people would think she's got a gut. It's not really... It's just thick.
It's a little thick, paunchy thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's horrendous. And she seems like she's a lot older than when she's portrayed.
Yeah. She has a
How
big
old is she saying?
belly.
I bet you she's saying she's in her 20s.
She's definitely saying she's in
No, she's pushing 40.
Whoa.
She's got to be mid-30s, I'm thinking, and she was able to pad her age. There's no way that woman, that girl right there is in her 20s. There's no way.
She looks like someone's mom.
Yeah.
Like she's dropping a kid off at school or something.
Oh, correct.
That is just...
And another one that has absolutely no fucking talent that is a big megastar.
She's made a lot of hits.
Look at her giant, ugly bloomer bathing suit. Listeners, come on, look. No. I like how we say that all the time. Look at that.
Yeah, no, that's horrendous.
Well, you can pop it up on the Google. Just put Kesha bikini.
Yeah, you'll find
like Danny did.
All the awfulness.
Yeah, all the horrid.
Hey, man, let me go to some GE people. Rick in Oklahoma. What's up, Rick?
Hey, what's up, Opie?
Hey, Rick.
Hey, you know what? General Electric is a great company. You know that? Because they built those fucking reactors in Japan.
Well, yeah, see?
Is that a thing going on the internet? I didn't know. You're not supposed to buy GE because they fucked up the Japan thing.
Well, let me tell you something.
Look, my fucking dishwasher isn't going to be hit by an earthquake.
And the tsunami's on the inside. And it cleans the dishes.
Oh, really? He's yelling. What, Rick?
I said you're not supposed to buy General Electric because they're in Obama's pocket, you fuck.
Oh, is that
it, man?
Is that it?
The corporate man.
I didn't even know that.
Anthony, you should really never buy General Electric.
Yeah, man, the corporate man.
I don't keep
buying anything.
I don't keep track of that corporate shit.
I like the corporate shit. I just don't like Obama.
All right, I know you don't like Obama. That's terrific.
General Electric built the reactors. They stood up to an earthquake and a fucking tsunami. And they didn't completely fucking melt down yet, so
a lot of people. I always wonder why the phones were lit. They're mad that I bought a GE dishwasher.
I don't even. What can you buy anymore? What's the
Why are they mad for that? What are you supposed to wash your dishes?
You okay, Grandpa?
Falling water.
Maybe I was supposed to go Maytag. I think that's the only other one I know. Maytag.
Hey, what's wrong with GE?
They're
jet engines.
They made the reactor in Japan, and they're in Obama's pocket, man.
Right.
Really? I like when it was Westinghouse, right? Built those nuclear fucking warheads, too, those motherfucking...
all right,
a diverse company.
Yeah, no kidding. Dishwashers and nuclear reactors.
Nuclear reactors and shit.
I mean, I know you have to kind of spread yourself out a little bit, but...
diversify, they call that.
Slow down. Maybe go with washing machines first.
Right.
Not dishwasher and then nuclear reactors.
Nuclear reactor.
Do you think there should be something in between those two things?
I think a few steps. I had to buy a dishwasher yesterday. I'm an older guy now, man, and this is the first time I actually had to buy an appliance.
Did you stand there looking at them all with both hands on your hips, looking and going,
no?
Were you exhaling through your mouth going,
no?
Like you don't know which one?
When things are lined up, you head right for the middle. Just like I do politically, right for the middle.
Right, the middle ground?
Middle ground is safe for me, man. You don't get as many arguments if you're right in the middle.
So you're kind of a libertarian shopper when it comes to your appliances?
Oh, you would have been all the way to the right.
To the right.
Seeing what dishwashers
I go
at
to
the
the
end of the
right.
row.
Just a nice white one. Gets things clean. Keeps the dishes nice.
One that runs real quiet.
Yes. It's all quiet. Not that typical dishwasher behavior going on the left.
Jesus.
I went to Dishwasher Mania to pick out which one I didn't want to get.
just walking into an appliance store just makes you sad.
Yes.
It's like, why am I doing this? I thought I was going to go through my entire life without having to buy one of these appliances.
You got to do that every so often.
And then I realized I had no one to do that for me.
No, that's you.
I got to take care of that immediately.
Yeah, I got Keith. He takes care of all my shit that I got to do like that. Like I have to have a tree removed from my yard.
How do you do
I
that?
don't know.
How do you do that?
You actually need a permit. You got to go to the town because of course they got to get their fucking cut.
Wait, now you need a permit just to cut down a tree?
To cut down a dead tree. They got to first they actually got to come and see if the tree is dead. I guess a coroner comes. It's a dead tree. Right. We have to find out what happened to young Elm.
He's out with a bunch of other bigger trees, and they're trying to feed her little whatever trees eat. I'm tired, Sam. I flew.
What? They gave us some bad fertilizer.
That's just stupid. When we were growing up, you just took down trees left and right.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
You didn't give a fuck.
No.
You really need a permit?
Yeah, you need it. Yeah, you got to go to the town. They got to send someone out. Make sure the tree isn't a living tree. It's dead. It's dead.
You're heating me up again.
And then you got to get your tree guy to come in there.
This is the shit that is driving me nuts. Enough with the permits.
Permits for everything.
When you buy something, you're supposed to own it. So if you want to... You know, I'm kind of a nature guy, too, believe it or not. So,
yeah.
But with that said, if you buy a piece of property, you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah, I know.
If the tree's on your property and you're deciding it's dead or whatever, you want to improve your view, you should be able to just take a chainsaw to that motherfucker.
Be able to do it, but no, not going to be able to do it.
How much does the permit cost?
I don't know, but it's a lot.
Seriously?
Yeah. Keith texted me about it yesterday and stuff. And it's got to come down. We need a permit, and then.
Oh my God!
How much
fucking money do they need from us?
I think I got to grease the neighbor a little bit because I probably have to use his driveway,
right?
Because it's on my side of the house where my yard and driveway and fence and everything, and it'd be a lot easier for them to get it from his side. So I'll probably have to grease the neighbor a little bit.
Why don't you go old school?
What's that?
If he's going to be a problem, you get your ladder out and you cut that first limb that takes out his fence and go, well, I'm sorry, I'm going to need your driveway or this could take out your entire fence.
Yeah, it's my fence.
It is your fence, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that fucked up when you buy a fence, you're buying your neighbor's a fence too?
Yeah, but some assholes...
I hate the fact that you buy your neighbor's and the good part of the fence has to face your neighbor.
Nope, some assholes make their own fence.
Really?
On top of your fence.
Oh, I've seen that with that little man's land, an inch in between.
Because they want the good side on their side.
Yeah. So, but you got to.
So now you got a fence next to a fence.
Yeah.
And that keeps you all nice and legal.
But that would be you buying two fences.
Oh, I know.
Because the good fence has to face the good part, the slats. And then you get the pentaposts and shit like that have to face you.
A fucking permit to cut down
a permit to cut down the tree. Then it's got to be cut down. But I'm kind of happy about it because that was the tree where the little fucking squirrels would throw their little acorns into my pool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate them little squirrels. So that's one less tree that'll be in the
You're taking their
yard.
home away, you know.
Good. Fuck them. And the tree was dead. Like in the summer, there might be 2 or 3 leaves on this thing off of these branches that were barely there. So now that whole thing, gone, goodbye.
You're going to be in the middle of an animated movie, you know. They're going to have their revenge on you in the compound. Oh, yeah. You can't just take a squirrel's home away without all hell breaking loose in animation.
Watch me. Oh, boy. Yeah. Although I can't fire off any rounds at a squirrel in my yard. Although you can fire a pellet gun. But you hit those things with a pellet gun, you hear a loud thud. It feels like you shot a bearskin rug. Thud, and then they just kind of go, and they run off. It doesn't even penetrate.
How do you know this?
Oh, I did that like years ago. Okay. I used to shoot fucking squirrels with my pellet gun when I was a kid.
They're just good looking.
I don't do it anymore.
They're just good looking rats anyway.
They're adorable. Those squirrels are cute as hell. And Bernie Getz likes him, and he's not crazy.
Oh, really?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Alan in Brooklyn. What's up, Alan?
Hey, Al. Hey, Al.
How you guys doing?
Very good this morning.
Yeah, there's no time for that.
Right.
What do you got?
Yeah.
I work for a contractor out in the city. We had to cut down 2 trees, and a year and a half later, million meetings, spending taxpayer money, we came to a resolution that we had to give him $76,000 worth of trees throughout New York to cut down 2.
Wait, to cut
Wait,
down
wait. Two trees?
cost
Two
76.
trees, $76,000 to plant trees around New York.
Oh, because you cut down trees illegally?
No. We applied for a permit. They would not issue us a permit unless we came to an agreement to plant $76,000 worth of trees. Once we agreed and signed the paperwork, they said, go ahead, you can cut the tree now.
Wow.
So that's why the city's broke.
So, anyone? Anyone?
All right, boys, punching out.
Well, thank you.
We don't know what you're saying, sir.
Thanks for leaving this mess for us to clean up. Mars, go get the mops.
That guy's just rambling.
No one knew what he was talking about.
He's rambling.
Yes, Kenny.
The town shook him down. In order to get his permit, he had to spend $72,000 and plant more trees in other places.
Oh, okay.
So they must have really needed those trees cut down. Because who would do that?
I forgot we had someone who speaks fluent idiot in here. He does us a favor and he gets shit on.
That's true. He has to put on his little hat with the propeller to translate.
Oh, we were talking about Friday.
Now, Jimmy.
You
Yes.
texted me, right, Jimmy?
I was on with her, yeah.
You were on with her on Leno?
She was I felt really bad for her.
Why?
Because
She's making a shitload of money.
Oh, dude,
on
Yeah, money's one thing, but
Off
she's
the
just
phone, I said,
she's
off
just
the
a youngster.
she was very, very nice. I met her before our dressing rooms were next door to each other. Because Duran had like fucking 8 dressing rooms they took up. Because this is a lot of them.
Because it's still the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although he sounded good, though. I have to say, Sam the Bond sounded good. I'm not a fan of Duran, but the guy, his
He's
voice
still got his voice.
Yeah.
I liked a few of those songs.
But she was, I felt bad for her because I don't know if the booker at Leno knew exactly why she's as famous. Like, they just knew that she had a song that everyone hadn't heard.
But if you're a booker, how wouldn't you know that?
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
I'm not saying, maybe she did. I just don't, to me, it was an odd booking. And he gave her, he just asked her regular questions. I think he asked her about the criticism, and they let her sing some of the song, but watching her rehearse, I was like, it was a little rough, and I felt bad for her, man. It was like, if she was 18, I'd be on board just brutalizing her.
Yeah.
But she was like, what is she, 14? I was just like, I just felt really sad for her.
You're about 14.
She got thrown into the spotlight.
Yeah.
Without any real talent to back it up, because obviously the song was produced in a studio.
And she seems really nice, and she was, for 14, having 40 million hits.
You're calling her gracious.
She was very sweet,
gracious.
yeah.
She's made a lot of money off the song, too, so don't feel sorry for her.
And it's like, I don't like to see someone like that embarrassed that much, you know what I mean? It's like someone who's older is one thing, but someone who's 13 or 14
Well,
is
then her parents should get involved and go, look, Mr. Leno, she's just not ready for this. Maybe ask her a couple questions on a Skype or something.
Yeah.
Let's start slow.
No, I think the people there treated her very well. They were probably the only ones that are going to have her on without being ironic about it or shitty about it.
Yeah.
Anybody else that has her on will probably be fucking with her.
Would be goofing on her.
Yeah, they were just had her on, and I think they realized like the song's not amazing, so let her.
Not amazing.
What do you mean it's not amazing?
Yeah.
This is nice.
What makes this different than half the crap you hear on a pop station?
That's the problem.
Are we that
with it.
old?
But that's the problem
What's
with
the
it.
difference?
The problem with it is it's bordered on parody of the whole scene.
Right.
So you listen to that and go, oh, this is what sucks about everything that's out there now. It's like the tail end of hair bands when every band had the platinum blonde, long-haired singer and the dark-haired guitar player that couldn't fucking get his fingers on more parts of the neck when he's playing.
So-
it became a parody of what initially started off as like,
Something
fucking
cool.
Motley Crue and shit like that. So then just became a goof, and I think that's what this is now.
What were some of the bands that wrecked the hairband era?
I don't even remember the names, but I just remember watching MTV and being like, it's every band. You can't even tell. When they did a long shot of the band on a video and would start coming in on them, before they popped a name in the corner or got up to the singer's face, you wouldn't know who the fuck it was. It could have been any band.
Yeah. But it did start with like a Motley Crue.
Yeah, those guys.
Kind of White Snake.
Even Poison, shit like that.
Poison made it.
Yeah.
I really want to know some of those. Maybe like, okay, this brings me back a long ways. Bands like White Lion.
White Lion
might have been one of the ones you're talking about.
I think they were in there.
They had a hit.
Cinderella.
Cinderella
was a little. Yeah.
I always liked Cinderella. I always thought they were a bit gritty for that genre.
Hanoi Rocks, Striper, White Lion. Yeah, we got
White Lion.
A bunch of people are coming up with names over here.
Great White, did they make it before it got a little too watered down?
Yeah, but Great White wasn't really a hair bandy thing.
Winger. I like the point you're making because maybe the next time someone that has some pop talent will think twice before they go into a studio and do the auto-tune and get the rapper.
Because now it's a joke.
Every pop song kind of has to have that a little rap in it, too.
It's officially a joke. So it's time to move on. And if you notice, when the hairband shit started officially becoming just a joke and a parody of what it was, grunge fucking came out, and we had a new type of music that kicked ass.
So maybe this is a good thing.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think so, too.
So in the context of this conversation, who is the Rebecca Black of the hairbands?
Of the hairbands?
Oh, I don't know.
Like Nelson?
Nelson?
Like who is that band where it was just like, fuck this, let's listen to something else now?
But it was like Firehouse.
It was just kind of...
yeah, they all became like... Oh, how about, what's his name with Janny? Fucking Warrant.
Oh.
Warrant was just a goof of fucking that shit. They really became like just, with the bad hits.
Cherry Pie.
And the chanting
they
fucking...
had a couple hits.
You know, you'd have Def Leppard originally. Now, Def Leppard was one of the original fucking metal kind of bands, right? And then they, like every hair band had to have the chant part in the song, and the fucking it just became bad with the stupid, like that hat, like the police fucking hat on, and the sunglasses and the fucking leather, and it just became like a goof with the big poofy hair. It got out of control poofy.
Watching some like behind the music on VH1, and like they were like the biggest thing. Like Warrant was huge, and whatever record company they were with, they would show up, and there was like a big picture of them.
Warrant Cherry Pie poster.
Yeah, like right behind the receptionist or whatever. And they said like they knew that it was over when they came in one day, and it was like a big Alice in Chains poster.
Yeah, big Alice in Chains poster. They were like, fuck, it's over, Johnny. It's over.
Goodbye. So maybe this is the end of that era in pop.
Yeah, maybe this is it. This could be the death of it. Yeah.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything, the time is going, ticking on and on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop, gotta catch my bus, I see my friends, kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat,
where are you?
Gotta make my mind up, which seat can I take?
Yeah, and
it's Friday. On Friday, everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
yeah, it's Thursday.
Getting down on Friday, everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Party.
It might be too early for that.
No shit. People are waking up like, oh, God.
Holy crap.
What?
That's what it's come down to, though, that version.
Yeah.
But people will be playing Friday every fucking Friday for a long time to come.
I had to hear it a lot because the monitors are on in your dressing room during the rehearsals.
Now, was she doing it or lip syncing? Because I think
she was doing it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looked to me, it sounded like she was actually singing the song.
Our young Sam said it was lip sync.
Maybe it was a combination because
probably singing over a track, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh.
And you know, it was unfortunate I had to listen to that after having met such a wonderful singer on the airplane.
Who?
I sat behind Diana Ross.
Oh, yeah, you tweeted that.
Going out.
She was a bitch to you, though.
No, she wasn't.
She kind of was. She should take the picture with little Jimmy Norton.
I'll tell you why.
I follow your Twitter.
She wasn't a bitch.
Anyone that doesn't take a picture with little Jimmy Norton is a bitch.
Under most circumstances, I agree with you.
Bitch.
But I chatted with her very briefly on the flight. I mean, I was very, very...
How close was she sitting to you?
She was the one seat in front of me to the left. Like, she was, 3A and I was 4B.
She had a supreme seat.
What do you mean?
She was...
Yeah, she was in front of me. It's kind of like Symphony. and when she...
Boo-boo.
I recognized her getting on the plane. She was like, they had a guy walking her on. And her hair was kind of a mess. And I'm like, that's fucking Diana Ross.
Holy shit.
And they walked her on.
Biggie, man.
She's one. She might be. I'm trying to think if she's the biggest celebrity I've ever met. She might be.
She's a biggie. Whether you like her or not, she's a big fucking celebrity.
And so I get on the plane and she's there, and I realize I'm one row behind her. So I said, "Hi, hello, Miss Ross." What are you gonna call her, Diana? You can't.
Yeah.
So I put my bags up, and the guy coming in, a black guy came in. And
wasn't a pilot, was it?
No, like, believe me. And I checked him. I'm like, do you belong up here, sir? And he was sitting next to her, and he said, "I am the luckiest guy in the world."
Oh, I'm with Jim Norton.
No, but he said that when he sat down. I'm like, dummy, you just made her not want to talk to you.
Right.
And
oh God,
he just
Jesus.
What, did he panic?
Dude, he said what we all would have thought.
Oh,
and so he sat next to her. During the flight, she had her headphones on. Everybody on the plane was just staring at her when they walked by. And a lot of people were saying hello to her, hello. And she apparently was friendly. She was saying hi to people.
I bet you there was nothing playing, by the way. She just had those headphones on.
Yeah, probably.
Don't annoy me headphones.
Yep.
During the flight at one point, the fucking pilot came out. I've seen celebrities on I've never seen a pilot come out of the cockpit. Came out of the cockpit and walked up to her and he's like, Miss Ross? And he introduced himself, and he had a computer with him, and he's got some type of a thing he's involved with, like getting vitamins to starving kids or whatever it was.
How about a thing you're involved with called flying the fucking plane?
Well, he actually gave her the computer and asked her if she would look at something. He probably.
What's she gonna say though? No,
she looked at it while he was in the restroom.
She's a captive.
But she looked at it, and I didn't hear the whole conversation. But she's like, I'm not sure if I could. But she's Diana Ross. She had to kiss the pilot's ass.
What a pain in the ass that she has to go through life like
everywhere
that.
she goes.
Everywhere she goes, someone's got something.
That's
everybody
uber famous. Yeah, that's
she's fucking
crazy famous.
sickeningly. But anyway, as we were getting off the plane, I had to. You don't really like. Normally, you try to. You don't want other people to overhear what you talk. But I didn't give a. It's Diana. I didn't fucking care. And I knew I was probably not going to get a picture.
Oh,
dude!
No.
I had my camera positioned in my pocket,
ready to go.
I would have just handheld. But I'm like, she has no makeup on. I'm like, I know.
Oh.
Because she's a diva, I'm like, I know she probably wants to be photographed only under certain circumstances.
Yeah.
So I talked to her. I told her I said, look, I'm a comic. I said, I became because of Pryor. And I said, you were so great. Lady Sings the Blues with him. I'm like, what was he like to work with? I didn't know what else to ask her. But I wanted
Did you take her headphones off and go, what?
Yeah. Well, she's like, please don't tap me so hard, sir. And it is a wig. Stop pulling it. But no, this is when we were standing up to get off the plane. And she's like, he was a genius. She was engaging about Pryor. I'm like, was he good? She's like, he was great to work with. I'm like, oh, because Cicely Tyson in Bustin' Loose said that he was kind of difficult. And she goes, she wasn't in Lady Sings the Blues. I'm like, no, I know, but I'm talking about Bustin' Loose.
Oh.
Like, I immediately annoyed her. But I had said Bustin' Loose.
Yeah,
boy.
she misunderstood and thought you were an asshole.
Yeah, we get off the plane, and there's 3 people ahead of me, between me and her, getting off the plane, and I have the camera. I'm walking up the jetway. I literally walked past the other people on my phone. Dude, I was fucking Ralph Rude. I walked past everybody. I didn't give a fuck.
I love Jimmy's
Dude, I barreled
photographs,
past everybody, and then I wanted to get her before we get out of the jetway. I'm like, because she won't do it out there.
Yeah.
But we just got out of the jetway and into the terminal, and I'm like, Miss Ross, I'm like, can I take a photo with you? And she goes, no, please don't. Like, and that's how I knew it was
She coward?
Not coward, but she kind of blocked. But that's how I knew it was. She wasn't being a bitch. She just didn't want to be photographed after a 6-hour flight where she'd probably been sleeping for half it.
Yeah, because someone would just throw that online.
Exactly, yeah. And
Diana Ross looks horrible.
That's exactly what it was.
We'll have that on TMZ today.
So I fucking panicked. And when she goes, no, please don't. I'm like, oh, because my parents met at one of your shows.
You didn't say
No,
that.
no, stop it.
Yes, I did.
Oh, no.
I said that.
Lord Jesus, this ain't happening, man. This can't be happening, man. This isn't happening.
You're falling apart.
I lied. I just told a lie. And I don't know what I expected her to do.
I can't look at you.
As you shouldn't be able to.
Oh, no.
Dude, I don't know what I expected. But she goes, no. But then she goes, I wish you well, though. Like, she was friendly. She wasn't a bitch. I can't say she was a bitch. My parents met at one of your shows.
My parents met at one of your shows. In other words, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her, so that's why it's so important to get a picture.
I was on the plane. I was building a backstory. I was like, it was an acting role.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
I love your fucking story.
Dude, it was fucking horrible. I said that to her.
Now, when you walked away, did you feel so shameful of yourself?
No, I didn't. In a moment, I was like, I didn't care that much because, again,
you should have.
It's fucking Diana Ross, and I had no idea. And then stupid Jonathan tells me, she's good friends with Dennis, the guy that runs my agency. My agent, Dennis. She's apparently friends with him for years. So, but I don't even know if I mentioned his name if she would have taken the picture.
No, that's got to be your in.
I don't know if she would have done it.
If she was a wreck,
backstory.
If she was a wreck, she wouldn't have wanted to.
Yeah, because I don't think that was about her being a bitch and fucking going, no. I really think that was about her not wanting to be photographed.
Yeah.
She said, I wish you well. Like, she said goodbye.
Oh, in other words, go away.
But she wanted me to know she wasn't being a bitch, I think.
But you definitely continue to follow her from a distance.
No, I went to the bathroom. I really did.
You let her go?
I let it go because, again, I was like, what are you going to do?
I'd have went into the bathroom, too, and just fucking locked myself in a stall.
And then the guy who was sitting next to her the whole flight, who was right behind me, and I said it to her, guy used the urinal next to me. I know he was probably so annoyed that I passed him, and he was probably so happy she said no. My parents met at one of your shows.
Wow.
I was fucking...
What, were they gay?
I don't know. And I saw her at the Borgata, and I wish I would have just told her how much I liked her live show. I should have got an autograph, but... I wanted to get the.
You want to have a fucking hour-long conversation with the woman,
dude? After my De Niro debacle, when I'm like, I have to get something to talk to her about. And the Pryor angle was good, but it didn't go as far as it should have.
And she misheard you, and all of a sudden it set you back a few.
Yeah, if I was sitting next to her, I would have said, "Yeah, I'll be on Leno tomorrow." I would have chit-chatted with her, but
Cicely Tyson wasn't in.
Dude, Lady Sings the Blues. I said I loved you, Lady Sings the Blues. You were so great because she played Billie Holiday. She was phenomenal. And I'm like, but Cicely Tyson did say that Pryor was such a dick on the set of Busted Loose. She was dating Miles Davis, that was and he actually called Pryor on the phone, and he went, "Richard, that's my woman," and hung up on him.
Oh, wow.
Miles Davis said it to Pryor. I guess that got the message through.
I hit him with a trumpet.
You're being a dick to my chick. But I was fucking,
Oh,
that's
Jimmy.
a great story,
dude,
Jimmy.
You're incorrigible.
I was so fucking mad, though. I knew I wouldn't get it. You got to do TV with her, probably, if you're going to get a photo.
That's a long shot. Yeah, she's got to be all gussied up.
That's a heartbreaker, though.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
She might be. I'm trying to think if she's the biggest celebrity I've ever. Not to me, she's not. But I mean, she might be the biggest one I've ever met.
Recognizable everywhere in the world,
dude.
But give me a short list, and I'll tell you. I'm good at this.
Without boxers, because I would say Foreman was a big one. George Foreman. I'm thinking world famous. Much bigger.
De Niro's huge.
De Niro.
I have met De Niro twice.
Fucking huge.
He is, but Diana Ross
is bigger, believe it or not.
She's iconic, man. She's fucking.
Oh, Opie, that kind of slur is not. I'm sorry. I misheard.
You're right, though. De Niro is a biggie.
He's a biggie.
De Niro's a biggie.
Diana Ross is fucking huge.
Robert Plant was big.
Didn't Michael Jackson pretty much imitate Diana Ross? That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
That was Berry Gordy, I think, in Motown put them together. But since he was a fucking 10-year-old kid, she was associated with him.
She's famous everywhere in the world. There's not one place she can't go. So who else?
I was listening
can't go anywhere?
I have some of her stuff on my iPod because I'm a queer deep down. But I was listening to on the way in today. I'm just listening to fucking Baby Love, and I'm like, it's so fucking famous. Yeah.
Of course, you're
Miss
listening
Ross,
to Baby.
I really enjoy your music. What's a symphony? But I'm listening to this, and it's like you forget that a person actually sang this. It's like such a famous song. You just think it was like always here.
Mm-hmm. You saw the woman that sang this.
But I mean, it was like when you're looking at her mouth when she talks. She has a very distinctive mouth and smile.
Big lips?
No, just Diana Ross.
Yeah.
It's like I saw her. It's like you just look at her and go, "That's fucking Diana Ross."
Yeah, she got that weird mouth.
She does.
Yeah.
But she's. I'm trying. Like she's the type of person that could get into the White House or the. She could, whatever she wants to do, she can.
Especially
do.
now.
Does she still look good? Without the makeup, she probably looks really rough.
She looks better than you'd think, dude. Better
because she's got to be pushing. Man, I would almost say she's pushing 70.
Well, let's figure 64 is when she got, like, I'm guessing around the time of the Beatles, 74, 84, 94, 04, 47 years ago, she got really famous. 57, she's in her mid to late 60s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you?
Oh.
No, but it'd be hard.
Wait a minute. For the story, I'd probably do it.
Florentine.
Oh, my God.
Florentine?
You can't play would you with Florentine.
You can't play would you because everyone...
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, the story alone.
Of course you have to.
Why not?
You would have to.
All you got to do is...
wow.
Is that what she looked like?
No. She looked a lot better than that.
Wow.
She looked better than that.
good.
How did she agree to that picture?
Yeah, really.
She looked like shite.
If that's on the internet, then Jimmy can't do much more damage.
I don't know why.
Maybe that's why Jimmy didn't get a picture.
Yeah, that's the last one she was...
That's why.
That shit.
She looks like James Earl Jones in that photo.
Wow, she really does.
But that's why. These divas don't want to be photographed. Look at Cher. You don't see pictures of Cher like that
Gray
online.
roots. Look at her gray roots over there and a fucking big, like, waddle.
She had those big sunglasses on, though, and then, like,
yeah?
I saw her later, and she was, like, reading regular glasses. And
She wasn't getting bothered in the airport?
I only saw when I came out of the bathroom, she was on the front of the line to go on the plane. I was right behind her, and I was talking to the guy who was with her. I didn't know she was there. And then I heard her talking to the woman, and I think she was just getting recognized. And she said, "Look, can I just go down the jetway a little bit?" And I didn't know it was. I'm like, "Who is this bitch?" And then I saw.
You said bitch.
I said, "Who is that bitch?" But when I saw her walk away, and I saw her hair. I'm like, "Holy fuck, that's Diana Ross."
Do you think someone like Diana Ross likes being that famous still? Or you think she kind of wants that I just want to be left alone? Wow.
I don't know, man.
Feeling in her head.
I was thinking...
Because obviously it gave her a great life, but has it become just such a pain in the ass at this point?
She's been the most famous person in the room since 1966.
Jesus
like,
Christ, yeah.
literally for fucking 40 years. I don't know when the Supremes became...
Yeah, that's real fame. Because if this show goes away, we'll be complete nobodies and strangers within a year.
A year?
Within a year.
By Tuesday.
But, right. When we lost our show for 2 years, 3 months, we were pretty much complete strangers.
That's it.
It went away that fast.
Yeah, it's nothing.
I'm not, disillusioned here.
Yeah, we understand.
We know Diana Ross, where her fame will never go away.
She's great live, too. I saw her a couple of years ago with my ex-girlfriend at the fucking Borgata. She was phenomenal
really
live.
are a fan.
Dude, she's great.
Didn't you guys have a huge fight coming home from Diana Ross?
I literally had to...
I think you told us on the air.
I told her, you're in danger. Just stop talking.
You're in danger.
This is coming out of a Diana Ross show where it's a feel-good type of show. There's a bunch of love songs in there. You're in danger. You got to stop talking.
You know what it was? We were fighting before because the Cowboys were in the playoffs that day.
On, Kenny. Thank you.
And I wanted to watch the game. And she got mad because I hadn't discussed it. I'm like, the fucking Cowboys are in the fucking... You don't get it.
No.
And it just started a big fight, and I was just so resentful. We didn't talk to each other at all at the show.
Oh.
We didn't acknowledge each other. We just stood there. But we loved her, though. She was great.
Did you tell her that your parents had met at one of these shows, and perhaps, history was repeating itself?
That's an awful line.
It is so bad.
That's
Jimmy.
a fucking horrible...
It's a little rough, Jimmy.
That's a horrible line.
A little rough. Little rough. Hey, Megan, go ahead.
You've been famous since there were 2 water fountains. Would have been a better fucking line.
There it is.
At least that was true.
You might as well get a shot in there because you would have got the same result either way.
I didn't know she was
get a little
friends with
shot in
Dennis.
there.
Fuck.
Let's go to Megan in D.C. Megan.
Hello.
Hey, morning, guys.
Hi, girl.
Morning.
Timmy, I love you. My mom was sexually assaulted at one of your shows.
Played by me.
Is that true, by the way?
No.
You never know.
That's true.
We've seen some things. We've seen some things
Played some areas
at our road shows and at comedy shows. Mm-hmm. What do you got, Megan?
Okay, I just want to throw something out there. Feel free to poop all over me, but This Friday song, 40 million views in 10 days.
Yeah.
I don't think everyone's playing it just because they hate it so much. They want to hear it over
That's
and over.
my point.
You know,
you can't get
right.
40 million people to watch something they hate.
Hate is going to hate. Hate is going to hate.
You just can't.
But it's also number 20 or something on iTunes where you have to pay for it. So people are paying for it because they hate it so much.
Yeah. I think you're right.
All right.
I got to agree with you.
That's why I think Hits 1 here at Sirius XM, stop with the nonsense and throw the dumb song on your channel.
Yeah.
Oh, they will. It'll
They
be
don't
all
play
over
it?
the radio.
No, they play it as a goof on the morning mashup.
You didn't get pooped on, see?
All right, Megan, thank you.
All right, bye.
Now, I've heard this, and I'm a little confused. Maybe Jeff could explain. Jeff, explain this.
What?
You'll know in a sec. Jeff. Or
Hey.
maybe not.
Hey, are you from Levittown?
Fuck, I need you too today, Jeff.
John.
John.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, John.
What's up? This bitch took Bob Dylan's song word for word. It just said it faster.
Bob Dylan has a song called Friday?
I don't think it's called Friday. My dad was talking shit on her because he played the song for me. It's word for word. I can't remember the name. Maybe Danny could find it.
No, this has been going around, but I don't know the name of the song.
I don't think Bob Dylan ever wrote a song about going to the school bus after he ate his cereal.
Yeah, the bus
It's
stop.
word for word.
No, this is something that people are talking about.
Fun.
Do people know the song, the Bob Dylan song?
Kicking in the front seat, kicking in the back seat.
Exactly. It's just like that.
He's not kicking in the seat at all.
So why wouldn't you remember the name of the song?
Yeah,
the one thing that could help us.
I never actually heard it.
Could you look down at it?
Wait, I thought you said your dad played it for you.
No, a bunch of people are saying it's a ripoff of some kind of Dylan song. I don't know the connection. I have no idea, but we could explore this for a second.
Gotta have my bowl. Gotta have cereal.
Oh, it's completely written.
Yeah. This is him. Sure.
Seeing everything.
Sure, it's Bob Dylan.
Well, she says cereal.
Time is going.
Yeah, this is really Bob
Ticking
Dylan.
on and on.
Sure it is.
Everybody's rushing. Gotta get down to the bus stop.
See, what does your father actually believe that this is really Bob Dylan?
I would have believed it.
I would have believed it.
Dan, I would have believed it.
I'm glad you said it first because I'm embarrassed that I would have believed this.
He would never say. This is a vernacular of now.
Make up my mind.
They didn't fucking talk like this.
Can I take? It's Friday. Gotta get down.
Well, someone's got a good bit going on.
It's a good.
They can imitate Bob Dylan.
They made up fake Columbia records.
Looking forward to the weekend. Partying, yeah. Partying, yeah.
People got info on this guy too. Right on.
It's a good parody.
Yeah, I hear a little
That
Dylan
sounds
in there.
good.
God, yeah.
Barry in Ohio. It's a guy named Mike Bauer. You know him, Jimmy? Because supposedly he's a comic.
Mike Bauer.
Mike
I'd
Bauer,
have to see his face.
B-A-U-E-R.
If I saw his face, maybe.
It's a guy named Mike Bauer. He's allegedly a comic. But a lot of people bought into this. They are talking about this on the internet. They really are.
No, that's.
I'm sorry, but they are. I'm just giving you info. I'm just giving you info. Yeah, they're retarded if they're. We knew right away.
Think about
He's got a nice Dylan down though, right?
She does.
He's got like an early Dylan down.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Should have crackled it up a little more though.
By the way, he's ripping off Joe. I know
Yeah.
Joe's out there somewhere listening in between 2 U gigs.
Joe, yeah.
Joe knows how to do different versions of songs.
Artists' styles with various newer songs.
Right. Maybe we could play Up in Here, Up in Here. People remember Up in Here, Up in Here, right?
Yeah.
Could you give me the original Up in Here for the people?
That was always that was a fun song.
Oh fuck! This thing should have been a hit. This thing, I think he did it. He did it before the internet was a really hot place.
The
Because
Intratubes.
this thing would have fucking went all over the place.
I like the original too. You're gonna make me lose my mind.
Up in here.
Up in here. Up in here.
Now we got our go-to break here, our go-to bit. We'll play the original Up in Here for to the hook.
Right.
And then we'll play Brother Joe doing his version. That sounds like James Taylor. It's amazing.
While we eat.
Yeah, because we got to eat.
I have eggs.
You do?
Yes, I do.
How was L.A.? Fun?
It's great.
Fun. Yeah.
I'm on Chelsea tonight. It was okay. It wasn't my best Chelsea. It was one of those things.
You're here. How could you be on Chelsea?
Well, I go back. I'm actually flying back out in like an hour to do a quick taping, and then they zip me back on the corporate.
You just tore down a wall, sir.
Yes.
I just assume she's live every day.
No.
E-Rock, you all right?
Poor E-Rock.
You notice we're doing filler, right?
What are you trying to do, E-Rock?
All set. I was loading it up.
Oh.
We're good.
I like when he...
Just like that. E-Rock rolls. Plows right into it.
He's positive every day.
Yeah.
Up in here, up in here.
E-Rock has his hat on. That means he's here to work today.
Oh, yeah. This is just frightening.
Love this song.
You hear this, and there's trouble going down.
Who sings this?
DMX.
DMX, thank you.
DMX, motherfucker.
All right. This is where it gets just too wordy.
Yeah.
Too wordy right there. So
wordy.
We just play that so you got a reference point. And then Brother Joe, Anthony's brother, of course, came up with this, the James Taylor version
James
of that
Taylor
song.
version. It's haunting.
And we'll go to break with this.
Yes.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick, alright. All you men's up in the jail before suck my dick, and all them other cats you run with get done with dumb quick. How the fuck you gonna cross the dog with some bullshit? Alright. There go the gun click, 911 shit, all over some dumb shit. Ain't that some shit? Y'all niggas remind me of a strip club. 'Cause every time you come around it's like, what? I just gotta get my dick sucked. And I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to, but I'm not him. I ain't slim. So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself buried next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Shit, a nigga tried to diss you. That's why you're laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth, and you know that it hurts. Yeah. Whoa, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool up in here, up in here. Whoa, 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 up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here, up in here, up in here, up in here. You make me lose my cool up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose